Hi. So I've decided to start adding some new type of content, mainly because I do not really know anymore what I can currently do with my face in it except for rant videos. I will still be using the same editing style, hopefully, this time just editing on my computer. I'm probably not going to show my face that much anymore for a bit, unless it's like for vlogs or like mini vlogs or like read or watch with me or journal with me. But I'm trying to limit that right now, mainly because I am going through a depressive episode. What doesn't mean that I will not be posting anymore. But yeah, so today we are going to do a little Notion thing. I got this idea from a while ago from Rainy Days Library, who is also on YouTube and Instagram. I will link their YouTube channel right above in the, what is it, like, right top corner. Simply because I do want to like help people with this. So yeah, today we are making a little mental health um notebook, quote unquote. I'm using some basic templates, some basic colors. Well, I'm making mine like pastel themed, soft pastel preferably, mainly because that is currently how I like to see mine, and because that is currently right now the color that I have in my brain. Now, as you can see, I switch between multiple pages. I go from my like main page, so the one we're working on, to some other pages that I already have, just to see who, what, where, um, including like my diary entry, my archive, quote unquote notebook, which I do really suggest having that if you are like me and you really, really like journaling. Um, but yeah, I apparently have about 20-ish minutes, so I am going to have to like speed it up a lot, mainly because I do not want to annoy all of you with the 10 minutes, and also that would mean I had to talk for 10 minutes, which I'm pretty sure no one wants that. But yeah, so what did I do? I added a quote from Henri Thoreau, which has not until we are lost do we begin to understand ourselves. Then I added a shortcut to my like diary, and then I added a mental health tracker. The mental health tracker includes like a positivity thing for me, a call out of how to fill it in. It includes the date, um, a few tasks that I actually have taken over from my self-care worksheet that I have on paper that I will still be using, but this is just a little bit of extra, and then a shortcut to my archive. Um, my mental health tracker also has a daily gratitude that I just have to fill in. I might change it a bit. For example, today I was very grateful for going on a walk with my dad and my dog, which you will not see me adding that in because I'm adding it in after I'm editing. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue rambling for a bit. So, in the clip right before this one, you saw me going through a lot of different templates to see if there's anything interesting I could use. Now, here is the mental health tracker that I talked about. You can see here how I'm making it. It took a bit of figuring out, a bit of editing, I made the background multiple colors so that the date really stands out, and while doing that, I added like automatically a few different things. Now you can see me here messing around a bit because I had to refigure out how to do it properly because I was for a fact struggling. Um, and then I made a mistake somehow for some reason. More editing, more struggling. As you can see, I wrote like a mental health archive, and underneath that archive, I added a page for my mental health trackers. Why did I add mental health tracker archive? Mainly because then for me it is easier to find. Now I was trying to see if I could make a direct link to the mental health, like the direct archive, and I forgot how to do that, which I can try and figure it out right now, so I can still edit it, which I really want to try. If I figure it out, but I'm a bit too lazy to do so right now. Give me like a split second. Um, you see my archive of my regular, and then of my diary, and then I go back to looking for pictures. Which I simply do that on Pinterest. It's quite easy. There's a lot of pretty ones. I even find quotes there. It goes quite fast too, and usually they have like the correct size. Now I just copy and paste, or sometimes I save pictures, but in this case I just copy and pasted it, and then I change and mess around a bit with like the sizing, which sizing is quite important if you want it to be aesthetic. And as you can see, I'm writing this huge, quite long text about um, why I think mental health is important and why self-care is important. Um, you might have noticed that English is not my first language, which is why I make some verbal mistakes now and then. Verbal and written mistakes, actually, which you might notice here. Then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put a divider. At this point, I was taking a can of something to drink, so please stay hydrated. It's quite important to do such a thing. Um, then after that, I was planning on adding some more tasks, but I ended up switching them up because they did not all fit. Um, you're gonna see me messing around with that quite a lot because I was struggling with putting it the way I wanted it to. So in the next few clips, you're gonna see me struggle with that big time. Making this took me about 20-ish minutes, so I'm giving you a quick, quote-unquote, quick overview of how I did it. You can see here that I'm changing stuff, but it doesn't look like how I wanted it to look, because I want to be able to read everything, but for some reason it wouldn't allow me to do that, which I still have no clue how to fix that, which is obviously okay. So I also changed the colors, and I wanted to see if I can like automatically add a date, but it didn't go like I wanted it to. And now you're gonna see that I add a divider and then a calendar. Now the following thing, well, I'm going too fast. So I decided to make a new calendar, call it, I think it's like daily gratitude, something like that. Yeah, daily gratitude. And I wanted to add a picture beside it, which took me a bit to figure out how to do that again. Now, how did I do that? Because you're gonna see me struggle quite a lot, but I will tell you how I did that in a few. First, I was double checking the picture, if I use the correct picture. Um, for some reason, my screen stopped recording, so I will show you. So first you turn it into a separate page, you put your picture or your text behind it like you would usually do if you were like making like the row thingies, and then you just turn it back quite easily into how do you call it again, into like the inline thingy. It's quite easy actually. I know this was quite an odd video for what I usually make, but I do really want to say thank you. You really help me if you watch these videos. I hope you enjoyed watching this and you got a little bit out of this. I'm going to try to make more regular content like this. Soon I will have a holiday again, so I will for a fact show you a few things I will be doing at that holiday, like a few vlogs and stuff like that. And my boyfriend will be back in Belgium, so I will be able to have him here again. So yeah, more vlogs will be coming soon. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and have a lovely rest of your evening or day. Bye bye.